Hello, beauties. I'm here to talk about movement medicine. Movement medicine is essentially a blueprint for living a vital and vibrant life. It's a term I coined to label my way of teaching movement. When I teach movement practices, it's not a rigid set of exercises. It varies, depends on person in front of me, depends on the time of the day, depends on the season, depends of which direction we want to take our movement practice today. So the exercises vary, but the principles remain. So essentially movement medicine is a set of 5 principles. The first and foremost is organic movement. It's a movement that's an alignment with the movement of nature. It's utilizing the movement of the spirals. It's circles, waves, and spirals. It's a movement that it's dynamic and it's always a little bit different, so it's non-mechanic. Spirals are at the base of every movement. Our cosmos, our universe, our planets all moving in a spiralic way. It's not a perfect round, the perfect circle. There's always a slight variation. The movement of nature, the movement of wind is spiralic. The movement of water is spiralic. The movement of our cells, of every cell in our body, is actually moving, believe it or not, in spirals. So spirals feel inherently organic, natural, and nourishing for our body, and are helping us to restore harmony and to unlock any kind of blockages that we may have in our body. And that leads me to the next principle, which is somatic intelligence or embodied wisdom. Somatic intelligence is essentially being in touch with what our body feels. Our body has an innate intelligence, and it's always telling us what feels good, what feels right. So if something doesn't feel good in your body, it doesn't matter how much fitness specialist, a movement specialist, your teacher, your yoga teacher, your dance teacher, your fitness teacher is telling you that that's good for you. If it doesn't feel good in your body, then it might not be good for you at this particular moment. So you are the only expert in your own body. So honoring that is essentially what I mean when I say somatic intelligence or embodied wisdom. Which leads me to the next principle, which is being in our body and feeling if it's enjoyable, if it's fun, if it's pleasurable. So make your movement practice playful, make it fun. And if a movement practice that you decided, that you got the idea is good for you, is boring or painful, then consider changing it. Either shifting the way you're doing it, shifting your attitude, or shifting the practice altogether. And finding something that you can stay engaged, that you can stay in that spirit of playfulness and feel the pleasure. Which leads me to the next principle, which is full body workouts or engaging the whole body in everything we do. We are one holistic organism. So in movement medicine, we don't necessarily have an upper body day or a lower body day, or working just on the shoulders or just on the core, etc. But instead, we are integrating all of the body in all of the movements. We might focus on the lower body, but we layer. So all the movements have the potential, the possibility of layering. So we may start with building our roots, building our base, building the strength of our lower body, and then we're going to layer some fluidity of the upper body on top of it. So we are trying to stay engaged with the whole body, even if we have relative stillness in one part of the body, it still is participating. We still have the awareness of our feelings. We still are engaged, somatically engaged with what does it feels like, what is happening in our shoulders, so we're doing squats, what's happening in our neck. And I often layer the movement in such a way that everything is doing something, even if it's very simple. So that is full body workout. It's the fourth principle. So we had organic, non-mechanic movement. Then we have somatic intelligence. Then we have pleasure, play, enjoyment. Then we have full body engagement, full body workout. And last but not least is the principle of beauty, of harmony. Make your practice beautiful. We are all attracted to beauty, right? We are going to places like this. We're going to traveling in order to see beautiful places, in order to immerse in beauty. We're making our living space beautiful in order to enjoy it. So beauty is what we are all attracted to, and it's what we enjoy. If we make our own movement practice beautiful, we are more likely to enjoy it and to be attracted to it, to repeat it, to want to come back to it, to mess it. So making it beautiful is just moving in a way that feels harmonious, that feels attractive to our own sense of aesthetics. So 5 principles of movement medicine is what I apply in my movement medicine classes. Thank you for listening. Enjoy.